Let's start with the fight against graft in the country. Corruption files against suspended cabinet secretaries Kamau, Charity Ngilu, Kambu and Felix Koskei will be presented to the Director of Public Prosecutions tomorrow. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission says a file on Nairobi Senator Mike Sonko and Lamu West MP Julius Ndegwa will also be forwarded to the DPP. The commission, however, remains tight-lipped on its recommendations to the DPP, even as it asks for more time to conclude its investigations.
With just a day to the lapse of the 60-day ultimatum by President Uhuru Kenyatta to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to act on the list of shame, which includes some senior members of his administration, the spotlight was on the anti-corruption watchdog.
The Commission has worked tirelessly and made good progress.
Progress that will see files on suspended cabinet secretaries facing corruption allegations land at the Director of Public Prosecution's desk in a few hours. The files on Transport Cabinet Secretary Engineer Kamau, Lands Cabinet Secretary Charity Ngilu, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Felix Koskei, and Labour Cabinet Secretary Kambu will include recommendations on the fate of the four.
Each and every individual has innocence presumed until proven guilty.
The files on Nairobi Senator Mike Sonko and Lamu West MP Julius Ndegwa will also be forwarded to the DPP on Monday. Investigations into corruption allegations against Energy Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir are still ongoing. Of the 124 corruption files, the EACC has concluded investigations into 56 files, 26 of which have been forwarded to the DPP Keriako Tobiko. Already, the DPP has acted on the files, one of which saw MPs Alfred Keter and Sonia Birdi charged in court over breach of the Ethics and Integrity Act. With the EACC yet to conclude investigations into more than half of the cases in the list of shame, the anti-corruption watchdog failed to meet the president's deadline and is asking for more time.
The days that we need cannot succinctly be put numerically, because the fact about investigations is that you cannot have a clear-cut date or timeline where you can always confidently declare.
Some of the state and public officials in the list of shame are facing multiple allegations, and the EACC says no one, including the former Secretary to the Cabinet Francis Kimemia, who has 3 cases, has been cleared in all cases.
The fact that some of the cases have been declared already by the DPP does not absolve each and everybody. Some of the PSS and the CSS have 3, 4, or even 5 cases, depending on which.
Francis Kimemia was cleared over allegations that he used his office to acquire a Kenya Railways house that had been set aside for purchase by former employees. He still faces 2 other cases, one over allegations of awarding a 1 billion shilling tender at the Ministry of Interior. Engineer Kamau has 3 cases. The file on 1 case will be forwarded to the DPP as investigations in 2 other cases continue. The same case applies to Charity Ngilu. Felix Koskei and Kambu have 2 cases each. Only one of their files is being presented to the DPP. Rita Tinina, KTN.